Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've got my brother-in-arms, co-conspirator and co-founder of the Hebden Bridge Blues Festival here. This is Paddy Maguire.
How you doing?
And I just want to have a quick little chat with Paddy about the Paddy Maguire Midnight Jam sessions, just to give you guys out there watching this a bit of an idea in advance about what it is that is, I suppose, the jewel in the Hebden crown, really.
Jam session, it's a mainstay of the Hebden. It seems to be the hottest ticket in town now for the festival.
Yeah.
It's turned into, shall we say, dare I say, copied but never replicated. You know, you know, there's a lot of festivals that you can see jam sessions for. You can see lots of jam sessions at different festivals. This one's special because it's Hebden. It's what Hebden's all about. It's just getting everybody together. It's a great vibe, you know. It's given me some of the best times of my life in the last few years, on stage and off stage with people. I've gotten to meet some fantastic, world-class artists.
And what gave you the initial idea? I remember you coming to me before it must be 6 months before we put the first festival on in 2011, saying, "Yeah, I've got this idea." So perhaps you'd like to share that. What the motivation was?
Again, I mean, through what I do as a musician, I play a lot of festivals myself, and one of the festivals, I don't think I should mention it, but one of the festivals, there was it all finishes at 11 o'clock. There's 30 different venues playing, so there's 30 different bands playing this particular night. And I was speaking to the organiser, and I said, "What you need to do now is a bit of a jam, get them all together." I mean, that would be wicked. And he basically told me that, and this will be a clue, oh no, in Scotland it's all got to finish at 11 o'clock. I was dumbfounded. And we're back at the hotel, and the hotel wouldn't have anything to do with it. And like I said, everybody were there. And all we wanted to do was play and just enjoy ourselves. A few beers, get together, you know, mix it all up, and gave me the idea of, why don't we do that? You know,
and it's fair to say the audiences have really appreciated it, haven't they? You know,
it's the one where I notice all the cameras are out and people are dancing. You know, again, you know, for what we do at Hebden is you know, talent scouting for new bands. People sit and watch and listen to new bands, and
that's right.
And the jam session comes. It's like it's your favourite granddad. Everyone wants to get up and rock and roll and dance and have a beer with you, and that sort of thing.
And there's loads of other. I remember seeing Joey Spina playing the guitar with some stretching his fingers over about 19 frets or something.
So
maybe not quite 19.
He can do an 8 fret. An 8 fret stretch.
So there's all sorts of amazing things go on there, isn't there?
Well, yeah. I mean, again, the memories I've got. The very first song, the very first session, back in when was it, 2011. It was Friday the 27th of May, and it was exactly midnight. And I started it off. I invited a drummer up, I invited a bass player, it was Pete Betts, and then on keys with Kevin Fitzpatrick, and then on second guitar was the headline artist that weekend, Mr. Lance Lopez. I mean, come on.
Shortly after, I think it was John Moore from the Hoax was actually up jamming with Lance Lopez from Texas.
Again, John was, I've got that guitar that John was playing, and it's one of my mainstays, my old Bernie caster, as we want to call it. And I've still got the same strings on, John, if you want to watch this. It's, those moments are a moment in history, and they're the bits that really stand out for me, and that was the very first night, and and it just got better.
And there's always been a bit of an international flavour, hasn't there? Particularly with the musicians from the States in particular,
Friends,
wanting to get involved in it, which is
basically they are
nice.
They're Hebden family. Chris Gibson, who was in Lance Lopez's band in 2011, gave me a call 2 days before the last festival. Asked if he could come over. I said, "You're more than welcome, Chris." He immediately put the phone down, packed his clothes, jumped on the plane and came over. 12 hours later, I was picking him up at Manchester Airport.
And he's a professional musician, isn't he? In Texas, and
yes,
he plays everywhere.
He plays with it. He plays for everybody.
Super session man.
A super session guy. I mean, he used to run sessions over in Texas, where the great Stevie Ray Vaughan used to come and hang out with them all. Chris can tell you, and again, he's a phenomenal guitarist, but he plays bass for everybody.
Looking forward to, now that we've got the 2014 lineup pretty much sorted, in this next jam session over this weekend, is there anybody any particular combination that you'd be looking forward to, shall I say?
One of my favourite players that I've held in big regard, high regard for a long time, Mr. Jules Fothergill's going to be there. I'm really looking forward just to mixing up people with Jules and just to push Jules a bit further. He's a phenomenal artist. Again, Mike Ponting. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting to go with Virgil. Virgil wants to get up and have a bit of a jam with us. People. I mean, I'm obviously guitar orientated. We've got some great musicians coming from all over the world.
That's true.
To be part of the family. Tim Hood from Texas, who Chris works with, he's coming over. Again, I've checked out lots of different things with Tim. I'm looking forward to playing with the real deal Texas player. But just there's so many.
And
really,
do you think that I know obviously some other festivals have jams, and every musician who's ever played for longer than a year or so has probably organised a jam at some particular point. Right. And I was just wondering whether you agreed with some of the feedback I've had that the main difference with this is that it's because it's actually the organisers playing on stage, it becomes much more of the heart and soul of the festival rather than hiring guns in or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to any other festival. I think that anybody that puts their heart and soul into organising something like this one, they need a standing ovation every time. It's hard work, as we both know. But the Hebden one, again, we are the organisers. You know, we do get up and play. They see us running around looking for drum felts and strings for people and plectrums and guitar leads and
flipping burgers.
And flipping burgers and working in the kit. They see us behind the bar and rolling barrels around. So they know that we're not, you know, some faceless organisation. You know, we are the people behind Hebden. They know, everybody knows us personally. But then they see us get up and play at the end of the night. I mean, I remember this year just gone, Jason. Who was the guest singer on the very first song? It was you. You know?
Yeah, that was good fun. That was good fun.
Can you remember the song?
I can. Sympathy for the Devil.
That's right, in the church.
In the church. Well, thank you very much, Paddy, and hopefully anybody watching this, that's given you a little bit of a taste of the Paddy's eye view of the Paddy Maguire Midnight Jam sessions, and we will of course be featuring footage from previous jam sessions in the build-up to the 2014 event. So thanks very much, Paddy.
Take care, folks. See you soon.
There have been so many fantastic nights that have been here this year. I want to thank every single one of you. On stage with us acting this evening, Mr. Joey Spina, who's played the hall, Mr. Peter Burns, Mr. Chris Gibson, Mr. Sean Fitzpatrick, Mr. Paul Lamb, and Miss Jenna Wilson, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you in 2014. Have a fantastic time. Good night. Shout